And just gonna share the link everywhere. Dun, 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 dun. Without any intro, let's go. Hi Ben. It's been a while since I streamed the last time, probably 2 days ago, right? A little bit out of out of the schedule. I should have streamed every day, but it's not happening. Coxter Mobster, hi. Happy to see you back. Yeah, happy to see you also, Ben. I'm sorry, I saw your comment on Twitch. I didn't comment on that. How are you guys today? Feeling okay? Feeling alright? Hi, Swain. Yeah, the jacket is nice, but it's the same color as the background, you know. So maybe I should change the background lights, I think, to pump out. Actually, I have a remote here. Yeah, maybe I can change the color. Ooh. Something like that. Red is too much, I guess, but you see, it pumps out the jacket. Oh, see you, G-Man 23103. I'm not sure, but here I'm more visible, I think. Maybe green. I'm not sure about green. Too many colors, I guess. This is like purple, blue, too much, I think. This is my usual one. And that's like this. Let's for a while be like this. Violet. I guess I have violet lights as well, like the one on the front, you can see my palm even violet. Jacket is, yeah, it's, what this jacket? It's from Limon, yeah. Limon, those racers, you know, I just like it. And it's not really expensive for the leather jacket. Greetings to Netherlands, Wouter Bruin. Hope you're doing great. Blessing to all your family always. Thank you, Mystery. Blessing to you and your family as well. Yellow was nice. Okay, let's switch on the yellow because it's like yellowish, like this one. Yeah, blue and yellow. Could it be my new color of the studio? Blue and yellow? Watching a movie, meanwhile, oh, did you see War Machine? It seems like I saw this. Like your Steve Madden jacket too. Ah, okay, yeah. Steve. 100% Rus? Huh? Good evening, Mark. Thank you for liking the video, thank you. Usually those videos, they don't have lots of the views. Just 1 or 2 exceptions there were. Then I filmed on outside on the camera. Yeah, today I filmed, that video was filmed on this one. Small camera. But it has the tracking feature, it's DJI Pocket 3. So I didn't use my camera and yeah, it's the small rig that I have. Just camera and this microphone, the small one that I plug into this, and it's connecting. That's simply all the gear. Yeah, some windsock and tripod. That's it, like very simple. So then I'm lazy with my advanced gear, I use this one. Especially then I go to the mountains. Hi, Pepe and the cattle. Yeah, beautiful bastard too. Other rumors of the Russian frontline collapse overstated. Yeah, I think they will not collapse, but they're losing the ground. That is great. Yeah. Macro Plus, hello. This camera tricked me. I see. The update was good. Also, the warnings of the neo-Nazi people bothering you, Denys. Well done to that, to put that out. Yeah, you know, I was filming that video just because I got recommendations about it on Instagram and everything. You know, today then I just banned one my Patreon supporter. I banned him, so I cannot show. I didn't make a screenshot of his comment, but he's like, "You should stick to Ukrainian topic. You're speaking about Trump. You're blah blah blah." Coxter Mobster, thank you. So he accused me of being deranged or something. So immediate ban, even from Patreon. I like your mic in the outside stream. You mean that video that I filmed? Yeah, it's sounding really good as for the small microphone. But you know, I ordered one more. It will come, I think, the day after tomorrow. And that's gonna be way better than I probably have everything. It's not not damn expensive, like this one. But it should be better. It's smaller, but it should open my entire voice, and I'm a little bit obsessed with the microphones. But it's okay. My wife is from Kiev, always asking, how do you get your information? I say from Denys every day. Thank you, Walter Bruin. Good evening, the land of pigeons. Thank you for subscription, Lord Pigeon. Thank you so much for support. As people say, W. Thanks for subscription. You really help a lot. Would Ukraine made it without help from USA? I think yes. Maybe Russians would have occupied more territories, but still Europe continued support or would support. Remember, then Russians started their attack. There were javelins and NLAWs, and they were not used that much. And the Russians, after all, retreated from the Kiev Oblast. They didn't manage to occupy capital city, even though they tried. They had tremendous losses. Everything of that was done without weapons from allies, without massive supply. And then they see that they saw that Ukraine is effective. They started to send more. And for every sort of the weapon, we had debates, yeah? Whether should Ukraine obtain M777? Whether should Ukraine obtain HIMARS? Whether should Ukraine obtain, what else? Tanks, yeah? Abrams tanks, Leopards. And actually, Australia supplied more Abrams tanks to Ukraine than America. And Ukraine hasn't obtained any sort of the fighter jets from the USA, only from Europe. So I think that, yeah, support was great, and because of it, Ukraine keeps more territories. Maybe, yeah, even at the end of 2022, then Ukraine went on a counterattack or close to the end. Mostly that one was conducted using Ukrainian weapons, Soviet weapons. Back then, it was possible. So I believe before the failed counteroffensive in 2023, Ukraine started to obtain really everything massively. Artillery shells, MRAPs, armored vehicles, everything of that. So Ukraine was preparing for counteroffensive, but yeah, the first year was really successful for Ukraine without the major support from allies. Now the support is needed. And remember, Donald Trump also canceled the military support for 9 months. Now he's saying that, Ukraine, we were helping NATO with Ukraine, so NATO should help us with Iran. But it's Donald Trump who blocked everything of that. Awesome Toaster, thank you so much. Thank you for subscription gifts. Thank you. I still don't get people that are pro-Trump and pro-Ukraine. Like they're not paying attention to Trump trying to hard the war for... Yeah. I also don't understand it. Like how can you support Trump and Ukraine simultaneously? Because Trump is clearly taking Russian side. He's blaming Ukraine for everything. Yes, Overdress, I agree with you. Ukrainian armed forces are the great. Yes, I have question. Controller good to play games? Yeah, I like Sony controller DualShock, or how it's called, modern, from PS5. I think it's great. I think it's awesome. It's way more... For me, it's better than Xbox. Yeah, I think Xbox is already... It's a downfall. The CEO who was keeping that company was laid off, I think, or he exited himself, I think. So it's kind of the foggy future for Xbox. We'll see. PlayStation 6 will be released, I think, in 2027. And I remember how every time someone decided to give Ukraine new tech, Russia made threats as an escalation and they will do something. Yeah. Even now they're saying like, oh, ATACMS, they could be only operated by Americans, or by some Brits. We don't believe that Ukrainians may master Western weaponry. Good evening, Iskahash. Thank you for joining the live stream. Brits. UK, guys. I need tea. Oh, by the way, I have tea also. Today I'm drinking English tea. I think it's called Twin Light. A fruit tea. Really tasty. I use it with artificial sweetener, not original sugar. Greetings to Sweden, okay. Russia always joked. Yeah, they're like, it's not a joke, it's pretending, bluffing. That, oh, you're crossing this line with the new weapons. Medvedev likes to threaten. Yeah, Medvedev is like this voice of Putin. What Putin cannot say is being said by Medvedev. Papa 1829. Thank you for following. Hello from England. Love content, keep up the good work. That fish nerd, thank you so much. Greetings to England. I'm hearing F-16s over my head in Lincolnshire. Okay. Yeah, it seems like I saw today some of the video with F-16. I think it was shared by an oil reports, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this one. Come on, I need... This is a Ukrainian. Really beautiful, right? And flies somewhere, really powerful little plane. Yeah, then I see fighter jet. It's those are so beautiful. Fantastic. Good accent, Denys. Well, thank you, mate. I also have a brew. Hello, Denys. Oh. Far-right parties are gaining ground in Europe, France, Germany, Sweden, etc. How do you think this could affect future support for Ukraine? Well, negatively, of course, but we'll see if they'll be victorious or not, because you see, in Hungary, for example, people got tired of Orban. He's not that popular any longer. UK is training F-16 pilots over my head. We'll start drinking tea. Nice. We get the Eurofighters and Chinook's helicopter over the Midlands. Awesome. It's kind of loud for you, I guess. I'm glad our European leaders say no to Trump's little Iranian war. I hope it will not be a big Iranian war. I hope it will stay a little one and will end pretty much soon. I got also some of the comments from supporters, like one guy wrote me like, I watched few seconds of your video, and he decided to write me like this huge message, like some sort of the hurry. I'm a subscriber and following you daily. I just saw the first few seconds of the most recent video and I had to write this. And he writes like this letter to me. Yeah, I didn't have the time really to get in deep into it, but like again he's saying like Trump is starting the war. It's profitable for USA because Iran regime was shouting death to America. Well, there are lots of the guys who are shouting, even in America. They're burning even American flags. So should they be flatlined? I mean, was it a real shouting threat? Well, I understand that Iranian regime is a freaking evil and it should be cancelled. It's absolutely like that. But with this reckless action, I didn't see the end of it. They lost their military capabilities, yeah, a lot. But it was poorly planned. There is no plan B. They thought that they will, it's like a chess, yeah? Then you kick the king, party is over. You're victorious. That's why Donald Trump was so sure about his victory. Maybe he's a chess player. But it didn't work for Ayatollah regime. I was also surprised that there were no protests, you know. Well, not really surprised, but I was hoping that people would go rioting. But there were so many repressions before that it's the wave down of protests. So it was miscalculation of Donald Trump. They thought that people would rise and kaput regime, but we have what we have. Now it's even worse than it was. I think so. Because there is no way how to deal with the regime any longer. Hard to mobilize protesters without communication. Yeah, so I think that the job should have been done by surveillance, by intelligence services, yeah? Spies, networks inside the country, Mossad, CIA, something like that. Viktor Orban is basically just campaigning on anti-Ukrainian platform. Yeah. He's screaming like, we should not be the colony of Ukraine. Before he said that Ukraine is doomed. And now he is not willing to be a colony of Ukraine. It means that we are an empire, you know. You stupid dumb fuck. And then is your music edit is good idea. Yeah, it's more entertaining, I guess. I was looking for jazz music on the background without copyrights, but I wasn't able to find it, so I put my usual, what I listen, you know, host song from the video game, and video games, they usually have music without copyrights for people to stream, to use the content in updates, in reviews. So yeah, it should go without copyrights. Trump is a Russian puppet, so screw him. Fuck Orban, fuck all of the neos, all of the fascists, and all of those abusers. UK is committed. There is no way back for us, at least. Nice one. Yeah. UK is awesome. UK is great. I would like UK to have this big army, you know, to compete, even with the United States, for the influence. I think mentally UK, for us, it's closer. Orban is desperate as Putin counting the days. Yeah, I also think so. Orban is just delusional. Yeah, he is panicking, I think. Is anyone from Europe, NATO going to help Israel, USA? Iran war effort. For any smart politician, probably better not to touch that war even with a big stick. Yeah. Donald Trump today on his press conference, he mentioned that there are some of the countries who would like to participate. He said even across the ocean. So he said that they have to cross the ocean. Who is there? Javier Milei from Argentina? I don't know. The USA has the biggest oil reserves. Trump could release some, like most Ukraine-supporting nations already did. Well, totally matters the thing that the oil price is general. So they might release, they might drop this price, but it depends not just on the United States. It's the worldwide price, and it's regulated not only in the United States. So it's hard really to control fuel prices in America. Even for Donny, even though he says, for us it doesn't matter, we're gonna earn more money, we are producing lots of the oil, but de facto he's screwed. He is definitely screwed with this Iran operation. It's not popular, absolutely. It's just more far-right get people mad and groups of people play book. Far-right people only work on reptilian, smooth-brained dumpster. Yeah, awesome toaster. That's why educated people, they do not vote for populist politicians. Trump can't threaten giving NATO a hard time, then he is already threatening to invade NATO allies. It's funny. Yeah, he was up to, Dice G. I agree with you. He was threatening Greenland recently, and now he asks for the help. This is craziness. Benjamin Netanyahu is the worst USA president of my lifetime. Yeah, pee in a kettle. I think, like Russia has its own lobbies in the United States, the same for Israel. They basically follow their own interests, and I would say pretty much successful. It seems like nothing can stop rising oil prices and disaster world economy. Looks like it. Well, the price, I wasn't on a gas station for long, so I don't know about the oil prices, fuel prices here. Thanks for following. Who is following me there? Rapinaski, yo. How many countries have oil, Dennis? Mostly, like every sort of the country, they have something. Maybe some oil. Depends on the quantity. Yeah, thanks for the likes. Oh, Finland. Hi, greetings to Finland. Finland is awesome. What's the odds on what happens first? Sleeper groups get into Mar-a-Lago or he gets impeached? I think he will kaput him. He will be like automatically kaputed by time. Have you seen his swollen leg? He was pictured recently. One more photo. Swollen foot. I need to find some new pictures. It really shows that he has issues with kidneys, probably. Trump, swollen foot. And I don't know if you will see, but here he is, like one leg, and it's damn fat. Yeah, it's like really swollen there. Immediately I have Nick Fuentes in recommendations. Just watch a couple of his fun videos, then he calls to vote for Democrats. And those Republicans or Trump supporters who do not vote for Democrats, he calls those pussies and stupid. It's funny. Fluids build up in the body, then the kidneys stop working. Yeah. My grandma died and just before her death, like 1 week before her death, seems like kidneys stopped functioning normally, so she got really swollen feet and legs later on, and she died like 1 week. Can we give Trump 1 week? But he already got those swollen feet before. Ukraine holds about 395 million barrels of proven oil reserves. Yeah, but it's not a lot. Close to 400 million barrels, but it's like 2 weeks of the Strait Hormuz operation. So in Ukraine there is not much oil. Gas we have, yeah. Gas we have. But you have to like the guy. I don't know anyone else who will wear Doritos dust on the face paint. Yeah. I think his liver is failing. That can cause edema and going to venture against both hepatitis. Hell knows, but something is definitely wrong with him. I think also with his brain, with his mind. Kidney issue or stealthy, suddenly notice you're already in a bad condition. Yeah, that's creepy. Do you invest any money, Denys? No, I just keep them. No investments. Maybe in drones. But I cannot say much. Day 7 of the Day 3 special combat operation is going great. Yeah. He is winning. He already won and he is winning more. Can you speak about your grandparent? Why do you need this? I just gave you the story, that's it. Trump is looking to trigger Armageddon from biblical prophecy because he's dying. So that's good news and bad news. Do you think so? Yeah, totally not. There's not just family. Slavic, welcome to Twitch. Isolate yourself from decades of loyal allies by starting trading wars, threatening to take their lands and calling them weak. Yeah, says NATO never helped the United States and that allies stayed little back in Afghanistan, started a new war, and in less than 2 weeks begging the same allies to help. Yeah, that's crazy. He's really delusional. He's a genius, yeah. Slovak stop energy assistance to Ukraine, really? I think he stopped it before, or no? Zelensky about cooperation with Netanyahu. I have something that he needs and he has something that I need. Negotiations continue. So Netanyahu asked Ukraine for drone interceptors recently. Oh, thank you for support. Who is there? Malcolm McKinnon. Thank you. You're always supporting me. Thanks for keeping us informed, and I hope you meet your Crimea someday. Yeah, Crimea is nice, actually. It's awesome. UK is out this time. Had enough of this or not? Yeah. Especially for UK, you know, he is like UK is wants to send some of the air carriers. It's too late. We already won it, and now he asks Ukraine to send air carriers. Yeah, I feel like a doctor Malco, thank you so much again for your support of the channel. You're buying me a new microphone. Thank you. I think Orban should send the awesome Hungarian Navy. Yeah, he's a close ally. I'm saying that, Donald Trump should ask Board of Peace countries to join, not NATO. Why NATO? Board of Peace. How many microphones does one need? Denys? Yes. Yeah, actually, like my wife, she gave me a microphone for my birthday. And it's coming. It's coming the day after tomorrow. I don't know what happened. Maybe because of the shipping problems, it was delayed. I don't know. But it's made in Europe. It's very strange. I don't know what shipping. So we contacted the company, and just today we got the confirmation that it will be delivered tomorrow. Maybe it was returned by customs, I don't know. But now they're sure that it will be delivered. Sorry, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. And it's Neumann. Maybe you know Neumann mic. His only mic's page is making a fortune. Who? UK doesn't like Russia with all of the suspicious deaths we had over there. Yeah. So always have Ukraine back. Yeah. But the sound is really good. You don't need a new one. You think that it is good. I'm testing. I do not like my voice on any of my microphones. Like maybe this one I like the most that I'm using. I like how Shure SM7B looks like. Shure SM7B. Form factor is amazing. But the sound is creepy. So I will get about the mics. I'll show you what I have. It's not the most expensive Neumann. It's not U87. No, it's the present, for my birthday. It's like this one. It's basically a vocal microphone. It's very tiny. It's the handheld, but you can also put it here, so it takes less space. You'll see my face, more of me, not this clumsy construction. And it should sound really good. I listened to one of the podcasts on it, and probably it's one of the best sounding podcasts. And I really want to try it on my voice, and luckily my spouse, she knows that, and she ordered it for me. Condenser vocal microphone, yeah, it's a Neumann KS 105. Okay, it is. Yeah. So yeah, I understand. I have some obsession with the gear. I do not buy any more gear, but yeah, my wife decided to buy it for me. I'll try. Just getting from the United States, what I have missed. There was the Trump's press conference where he stated that he wants Cuba. I can play you the audio of it.
I do believe I'll be having the honor of taking Cuba. Be good. That's a big honor.
Taking Cuba.
Taking Cuba in some form, yeah. Taking Cuba. I mean, whether I free it, take it, I think I could do anything I want with it. You want to know the truth? They're a very weakened nation. When will the United States do it? I do believe I'll be having the honor of taking Cuba.
He wants to take everything. He wants to take. I'm grubber. I want Greenland. I want Cuba. I want everything. Yeah. You know, I have mixed feelings about Cuba, especially. I understand that Cuba also has its own regime, everything. But it's not like in Iran. It's not that hostile, I think. Maybe I'm not into this topic, but Cuba was a tourist destination. I know people who went there for vacation and it was okay. Like, not threat, nothing. Like, I don't know. And now there is a blockade and people there without electricity, without fuel. I don't think it's good for people because, you know, those ambulances, I mean, hospitals, they're not working, some of them, so because of this blockade. So why? I don't know. For me, it's too hostile to civilians. They want to force them for revolution just like that. Maybe it will work, but the method is cruel. Yes, do you know what is Cuba Libre? No, really. I'm not into this Latin America thing, so I don't know lots of the other stuff about both of the Americas, let's say. Back in the 1950, Cuba approached the United States for help. They were patched and told go home. So they approached Russia. Russia helped them. Really? I think it's Soviet Union, right? A lot of Canadians went to Cuba because it was cheap. Yeah. You're making me drool now. I want one. What? Rum. Okay. I see. It's a special drink. What idea was from Ben? Canada State 51, Cuba 54, Greenland 53. Yeah, that's the plan, maybe, of Donald Trump. Trump wants everything in the Western Hemisphere. It looks like it. If not annexation, but providing the influence with American companies, like full-scale, we can call it a neo-colonization. Not the direct occupation, but colonization. And then in 1000 we went to the 22nd Mechanized Brigade. They sent me a signed flag. Ooh, Paul, nice. You have an awesome flag now. Thanks for following me, 003. Sorry, 033. You should change your profile in the in this channel. Why? I don't know, maybe I'm gonna grow some of the beard. I have some of the tumor here. It's over here. It's, I think, visible. I don't know what to do with it. And I don't know what is that. I always, then I shave, I always like hit it. Yeah. And my under chin is still like, I lost so much weight and under chin is still here. Strange. It's not a tumor. Well, tumor, I don't know. It's some, not a mole, but some, you know, something inside there. Like the size of a coin, maybe. Or a small grain. Not a mole. It was bigger, now it's smaller. So I guess it's good. It's like inside. Yeah. With a beard I didn't see it that much, but now I see it. It's like inside. Have you seen a doctor about that? No, Mark, no. It's not pain. I don't have any pain or something, no. A beard would cover it. Yeah, of course. But now I decided to go without the beard. It's all right without the beard as well. Oh, fuck. Immediately it skipped. Last year, Zelensky warned Trump that war would reach United States soil and that drone warfare would spread. He was told to shut up in the White House. Now Shahed drones are crashing into United States bases, creeping global oil. Everything Ukraine warned the world would happen came true. Yeah, Kellen, he's promoting his interview. Interview was nice, by the way.
We need their mind boats, or we need.
Yeah, I think maybe I should go to show you on the computer, maybe. But the music is playing on the background. Maybe I'll reduce it here. Reduced. And what I want to... Where is my page? Just a moment, guys. What Iranians are telling us here? RGC spokesman. Just a moment. War isn't decided by tweets. It's decided on the battlefield. The very place you, Trump, and your forces don't dare approach. Only talk about on Twitter. Well, he is not on Twitter. He's on his True Social. But anyways. It's better to name this war as Epic Fear instead of Epic Fury. They have some humor here. It was just a fish. Nothing was there. I think I should go to the following channel. Iranian foreign minister advisor tells Lebanese Jadid that the new supreme leader will deliver a television speech in coming days. The advisor stated that Khamenei is in direct contact with military and political leaders, and the reason for his non-appearance is due to security threats. I think it's also like that. I don't think he is dead, like Donald Trump said today on the conference that he might be dead. It's not a tumor, but lymph node. Lymphatic system helps remove waste, toxins, and exuded fluid. Is it the node here? Maybe, you know. Maybe. But why it's so big? No, that's not lymph. It's... Well, there are some lymphs. I think it's about here. Or here, yeah, here I can feel it. Under armpits, but here, on the chin, just under the chin. He's hospitalized in Russia, Moscow. I'm not sure. There are some of the conspiracy theories about it. So I'm not sure, honestly. Like your analysis about Iran and Ukraine, some of the last Arthur Rayleigh videos really sucked. Why? Why do they suck? Come on. What did he tell? Iranian fiber optic drone attack, you say? I think we're saying basically the same shit. Insane tactics, Ukrainian US drones warns. Ukrainian armored column.
Hello my friends and welcome back. It is Monday, new week, new day, new opportunity. Electronic warfare system works on it. It has a wire attached to it.
I don't know. I don't watch other Ukrainian update guys. Wait, he's using a chroma key here as the studio?
First, because for the first 2-minute video, what the continuing on what Iran
Maybe not. Maybe that's the real studio. But
Iran is doing
or maybe it's chroma key.
Iranian strikes in the Middle East. The next one is United.
It's hard to tell, but he's like very... like he's cut from the background here, right?
Next target United States hit is the docks and ports, military docks of Geshem Island, which sit. Next target United States hit is
it's
the
chroma key.
docks and ports.
A little bit greenish on the ears.
Next target United States hit.
Yeah, there was the green color here. OBS is not that fast in processing. This is the green.
Hit is
it's the chroma key. Interesting.
The denied. Iran obviously doesn't care about.
I don't know. We are filming the same stuff. It's possible, only speculation. I mean about this new Khamenei guy. Yeah. Jake Bird talked about rumors that his hospital in Moscow. That's why they shut down internet. I don't see logic here, honestly. Arthur calls bombing other countries freedom bombs. Well, I also was like kind of cheerful, you know. I'm not cheerful that school was attacked or some of the civilian infrastructure, that Israel bombed those oil storages and basically there was an exit dropping down on people. So I don't support that at all. I was in support of some of the small operation to flatline the head, but not take civilians, and that's why I also don't support this operation now any longer. So I would never call those bombs of democracy or something. I think it's like Vatnik style commentary, MAGA Vatnik style, yeah. Some similarities with Russians. Oh, he's in a poor morale position. Who? Freedom of bombs is the matter of perspective, I guess. But I like Arthur. Arthur has PTSD from serving in the reserves for 1 year and is a cheerleader for war. I can't take his hypocrisy. I see. I'm not sure about Arthur, but Copy was a surprise for me. I mean, I don't hate that guy. I don't hate him, but I was disappointed. Maybe I was too emotional posting that he is POS on Twitch, but I already posted that, so yeah. Maybe it was just my disappointment that he supported some of the crazy Texas District 23 candidate. I forgot his name. This beard guy with machine gun, MAGA, ultra MAGA. So it means that he's MAGA himself. So quite disappointed. What did Capi say? Capi say that they should kidnap Spanish president. that they say America should send Delta Force and kidnap Spanish president because he is not Herrera, yeah, because he doesn't want to participate in this military. He didn't give the approval for United States forces to use military bases, and for this reason he should have been kidnapped. Did Alex Jones take a holiday? He may still have some money, who knows. Arthur just has a very different style than Denys does, and good for supporting Ukraine reporting. He has less quality. I stuck with Denys. I see, totally not. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm not sure about the quality. I think I record total bullshit. Honestly, I don't think that I'm like really talented YouTuber, influencer, or artist online. I think I'm kind of average guy with like nothing special. I wonder why still people watch me, honestly. Cap and Brandon are close friends. There are a whole group of them, like Ellie, Double Tap, Donut Operation, etc. All MAGA. I see. Double Tap, it sounds strange. Arthur is totally pro-Ukraine, gets a bit too enthusiastic at times. I see. Yeah, he is pro-Ukraine. He even supported Ukraine with some humanitarian support. Just a pilot with some kind of view. I watched your videos way back then you were flying. Oh, thank you, Lumen Ghost. Thank you so much. Old G here. Honesty is rare. Yeah, I try to be honest. I try. Because I'm real. Thank you, Mark. Maybe I'm sometimes also too emotional, you know. It depends. Depends on the mood. Like every video could be a little different. Sometimes I just blah 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 blah. Like just the news. Sometimes I just open OBS recording. That's I stream through OBS and I record through OBS. And I just don't know what to say. Like, for example, the day where the news are just minor. And I understand that it sucks. And my audience would not like this low energy or something. And I just start to scroll the news, you know, and scroll everything, trying to find something. And little by little I construct the video. Like it usually happens like that. I wake up in the morning, I check all the social media, I check also ground news and legacy media, and I already usually have an idea for the main topic and for the news around, you know, it's like, and I start usually from the top news of the day or of the night, and later on adding some of the meat on the bone and my also personal opinion as usual, and commentary, sometimes sarcastic, sometimes not, sometimes real, but there are the times then I don't know what to film about. Maybe in this case I should have day off, but I force myself to film sometimes because it's my like job, and if I wouldn't film one day, I don't know, maybe people go and view someone else on YouTube. So I have to be in this circle, you know, running like a hamster, running. If you stop, you're not that popular any longer. Artist is selling liberated wine from Bakhmut. Really? A wine from Bakhmut? Well, there was the wine. I think he was banned on Patreon because he created something like, oh, he puts the time codes. That's great. By the way, lots of them. I cannot figure how to do it fast manually. It like you need to have lots of the time to write everything of that. It might look like small text, but you have to go to the timeline. You need to think where's the next topic, what is. So I usually do it via what? I usually do it via Spotify. So I download both on Spotify and YouTube. So on Spotify, for example, I go and probably I already showed you, for example, today's video, and I have already automatically generated time code. So basically I go edit and I copy everything of that and I post on YouTube. So Spotify really helps, and now probably it's the main reason for me to use Spotify. And also it's like an alternate monetized platform, and I already earned quite a lot of money here. I mean, quite a lot. Yeah, now my views are going down. Well, down, up, like average. Yeah, it was spiked, then it goes like this. About monetization. Yay. So the first month $663 and now $1,216. So it's close to, yeah. What is the RPM? You see, 11 freaking dollars. On YouTube, I have like $3 something, or maybe $2. So RPM is just crazy here. If I had so many views on Spotify as on YouTube, I would become a millionaire here on Spotify. But Spotify, it has different contracts with creators like Joe Rogan or someone else. Yeah, so it's good. It's still good because I post the same content. I post on YouTube and on Trash channel, on main channel. And for some people, it's easier to watch on Spotify, and they watch on Spotify and also brings me some of the funds, which is great. Like 1,000, I can pay my insurance already with this for February. Yeah, I can pay my freaking insurance. Yeah, almost. Yeah, just nearly. I pay this sum around for insurance for me, for my wife, and for my daughter. Around 1,000 euros. Yeah, francs, euros. So it's great. It's fantastic. And about, I wanted to check array, but this job is freaking, like, if he does it manually, it takes at least half an hour, at least. He ran back. He posts also links to the videos he posts there. Oh, that's crazy as well. I don't see the Bakhmut wine. Become monthly member. I just see his book, you know. Thumbnail. He has someone to create the thumbnails. Moise editor. I don't have. This guy is making thumbnails for him. 16 followers. Or edit original. What? I mean, it doesn't take lots of the time to create those thumbnails, I guess. And are his thumbnails okay? I mean, well, they might look interesting, entertaining, but I'm not working with anyone, also for the reason that I would like maybe to work in a team. But first of all, you are losing your soul, your own. How do you think it might look like? Yeah. If you just record the video, if you outsource editing, for example, or even with a thumbnail, you are losing part of your own, like, this energy. It doesn't mean that the video will not get popular. It's totally different. I mean, this soul energy and working in a team. But that's the main reason why I'm not outsourcing. And the second main reason is I have to waste lots of the time. And usually my videos, they're being like, I record it, I edited it, and thumbnail takes around half an hour maximum. And post, like do. Like everything works and fast. If I would like call someone to make a thumbnail for me, trying to explain for every particular video what I want to see on the screen, like what picture should you use, like it just takes lots of the time and your maybe those thumbnails are okay for Arthur. Oh, we are reviewing Ukrainian YouTubers today, it seems like. But I think his videos were... Yeah, he tries different styles, you know. Before... Well, now thumbnails are better. This is something strange. Every thumbnail is like... Syria. So people might... The same thumbnails. People might think that they already watched this video, then they see in the recommendation the same thumbnail. However, this was the hot topic and he got lots of the views here. Also this one, like, they look the same. So he experiments with thumbnails all the time. I don't know whether he did it himself back then. Nice dude. I mean the haircut, it's crazy here. This is totally different, like 2 years ago. Yeah, all different thumbnails. I think this one is I like the most, like old school 2 years ago, yeah. Maybe because they're similar to mine. Like you have some soul here, it seems like. And definitely what he says about in the video he shows here in the thumbnail. Again, AI Putin. This Putin doesn't look like Putin even. I don't know. What are his like older thumbnails? Also, like, he has the style for some time, maybe a few months, maybe, yeah? And then he changes the style. It's kind of weird. And those are the older thumbnails. And he got more views. Well, maybe the topic was hot by the time, 3 years ago, of course. 1.1 million views, crazy. Analyzing 5 combat videos from Ukrainian war. And this is really like, you know, some suspense here. Something happening on the battlefield. Yeah. But those videos are getting demonetized usually. If you try to analyze in details what is happening on the front line. What's his most popular videos? Yeah, like what is happening on the front lines. Grenade, 1.5 million. He actually got more views. I have never got like 1.5 million on my main channel. 1.6 about, that was before the war. Reaction videos. Yeah, this one with grenade, that I remember this video at the beginning of the war. Grenade hit front, like windshield of the Lada vehicle. Russians captured this vehicle and they were flatlined. I think it was Le Mans direction. But lately he doesn't have like lots of the views. Yeah, oh, this one is popular. No military left in Iran. Interesting. Usually my videos about Iran, they're not popular. Absolutely. But the rest, before he got way more views. But I also like the views dropped for me. But the thing is, like, I'm the news agency. I'm filming about Ukrainian updates and not only every freaking day. So people just get used to me, probably. Arthur really too much dude, bro. I wasn't capable to find his
about their lives.
what he was. You said Bakhmut wine. Yeah, I wasn't able to find his Bakhmut wine. Arthur really store maybe here. The link. 8 missions in Ukraine. Maybe delivering trucks. Yeah. 8 missions in Ukraine. It's about the trucks. Delivery humanitarian convoys. Yeah. It doesn't mean that he was fighting 8 missions. No. A couple of people are selling the Bakhmut wine. Oh, I see. It's hard then there's a blackout or similar things are happening each day. Yeah. It's like saying all the people in the world are great. It doesn't make sense if you think about it for more than a minute. The never thumbnails are too dense. I like the simpler one. Yeah, Dream Maker, I also think. I was surprised that someone was making thumbnails for him. Yeah. You know, recently I went with the family for Lord of Rings. Lord of Rings, it was a movie theater, let's call it. So we have a big screen and there was an orchestra, so live music they were playing. And as you know, the sound for the Lord of Rings and compositions, they're awesome. They're iconic. But the thing is, I was sitting close to the guy and he was wearing some of the perfume that was like crazy. And bye Sven. It was great to see you today. Thank you, Sven. So he was stinking with this perfume. I know there are some of the ugly perfumes, and this guy was wearing one of the ugliest. And I was sitting there and like, and also the chairs, they were so uncomfortable. Plus, we went in a parterre, that's the ground level, and my daughter, she is not that tall right now, and for her it was like partially visible what is happening on the screen. And we tried to enjoy it, but later on we decided just to quit. And there was a break and we went home. Yeah, the music itself was fantastic, but we didn't manage to sit there till the end. Paul Fly, yeah, shout out. Never commented before, but watched you since 2022. Rather hear metal in the background than this white noise piano. Just hard to listen while working. Sorry. Sorry. Just I can make it like even like barely. But people here say that it's great for many. I'm actually planning on a movie on the 20s. What kind of movie, Hawk? Hi, by the way, Hawk. Some people go crazy with the perfume. Yeah. Well, some perfumes I really enjoy. But some, they're really creepy. I'm waiting for the Devil Wears Prada 2 to be released. Oh, yeah, that should be nice. My wife likes that one. And it was really entertaining, Devil Wears Prada. I hope that the second part will be okay. I like the background music. Yeah, see, people like background music. Yeah, of course, I like metal too, but it is more... Then you listen metal too much, like for 2 hours or 1 hour, you need to switch, you know. Also, there is vocal usually, and it's not relaxing, you know. We need some relaxed music for the stream. I understand what you mean. I usually listen metal, then I need some action or, I don't know, some energy charge, right? But for the streams, we are just relaxing. We're chatting today. I go almost full scale in the comment section. Try not to miss your comments. In the rescue inhaler, what? Jurassic World, yeah, it also could be interesting. Jurassic World. What we have. Before I didn't like Austin Defender really, but they changed their opinion on everything, including Donald Trump. They do not hesitate to criticize his policy, and they changed. They're good now, as for me. Speaking to reporters earlier in the Oval Office, it's not like Visselgrad, yeah. In the Oval Office, United States President Donald Trump said that his talks are going with Cuban government and that he believes he will have the honor of taking Cuba in the future, stating that I think Cuba, I don't know, in its own way, if you know tourism and everything else, it's a beautiful island, great weather, then they not in a hurricane zone, which is nice. I think there were hurricanes on Cuba, or no? They won't be asking us for money for hurricanes every week, but I think Cuba is seeing the end. You know, all of my life I've been hearing about the United States of Cuba. Then will the United States do it? I do believe I'll have the honor of taking Cuba. That'd be good. That's a big honor, taking Cuba. In some form. Yeah, taking Cuba. I mean, whether I free it, take it, I think I can do anything I want with it. Oh, guys, this is crazy. He's the same as Putin. You want to know the truth? They're a very wicked nation right now. They were for a long time. Very violent leaders. How many times he said, I want to grab the pussy, right? Shit, dumb fuck. No, I will continue to tell about Donald Trump, to speak about him, this delusional fuck, on all of my videos. Taking Cuba, yeah. How many times? Yeah, taking Cuba, taking Cuba, or Cuba. Take it 4 times. And he can do whatever he wants with that. Thank you for subscription, or for following, Kirby. President Dumbo doesn't know how to say a sentence without repeating himself 12 times. Yeah. It's poor from talk during the performance to have strong smell. Music, I watch a streamer that plays the radio and Twitch keeps muting her for copyright. Really annoying. Oh, shit. I didn't know that Twitch is muting people for copyright. I thought it's just YouTube stuff. Denys, you don't know the half of it. He is doing business deals with Russia for so long they own him. Maybe he owns Russia too. I mean, I think Russians have something on Trump, really. Maybe some Epstein things. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not sure. I'm just telling you. We still trade with Cuba here, rum and cigars mostly. Oh, nice. Yeah, Trump asks to postpone long-awaited summit with China, Chinese Sea. Postpone. No, he's not saying that he will not attend. He was postponing it. Well, maybe because of the military action after all. Before he said, I will not go there if China doesn't help. They rescued him a few times from bankruptcy. Dunkirk. Maybe. But the fact is the fact. He is more supportive towards Russians. Some smokers, they wear too much perfume, so they think they cover the smell. Yeah, I think so. You read so many comments, Denys. I try today. Always then Trump is out of money. He gets some from Russia. He visited Russia in 1987 with his former wife. I saw the meme with Melania telling, like it's a picture. Melania is telling Trump, like, if you need some, I heard you need some escort of the ships. I used to be professional in escort, in escorting, something like that. It sounds childish for me, but it was funny looking picture, funny looking meme. Like, what is this really? What the hell is happening with the United States? United States considers withholding HIV/AIDS unless Zambia expends minerals excess. So it's like blackmailing or something. But the thing that HIV, it's spreading, and it may spread also to the United. That's the idea of USAID, of all of those programs to conquer diseases. Because in a global world, you cannot control, you need to have those things elsewhere, including Zambia. I mean, they should have their own health thing, but they're too poor. And will be poor, because I think for, in general, it's hypocrisy, you know. Those funds who are collecting money for humanitarian stuff, and in general, if we dig down behind the curtains, politicians, funds, and everything of that, this support, it's all mainly a money laundering. But still, you need to have those, because HIV may spread to the United States too. Well, there is HIV, of course, in every sort of the country, but in some there are many more, and people, they're changing their locations, and it's spreading. You cannot contain like people in. It's not a reservation or something, yeah. Still, people travel. So those programs are needed. But the thing is, and on the other hand, that there is lots of the corruption there. Lots of it, especially in private funds. Also in government funds, but in private they're crazy. I know it because I know it. Also, even Moist Critical Charlie filmed a video. Maybe you don't know, but I watch him sometimes. He's a gamer, YouTuber, and also drama guy who reviews some of the drama videos. I also do it on my trash channel sometimes. So at the start of his career, he donated all of the funds he earned from YouTube to the charity funds. And later on, he discovered that the charity funds were not sending money to the proper places, or were sending just a little portion. Mainly those are the scam funds, he said, and he stopped doing charity. Like, he does it, but not through someone's funds. He has his own now. Of course, there is corruption. It's best to give aid, not direct funds. Yeah. I mean, government programs, at least there is less corruption. I think so. Donny doesn't mind strong arm tactics. At this point, maybe Vance would be better alternative to Trump. I think he's more dangerous. And he's directly connected to this PayPal mafia, Elon Musk and Peter Thiel, and they're supporting far-right politicians in Europe. They're supporting Russian narratives as well. So no, I think it could be worse. If I had the choose, okay, Donald Trump or JD Vance, I would still think that Donald Trump is better because he's delusional. He's just burying, not himself. He's burying down, digging into the grave. Himself, entire circle, including JD Vance and MAGA. So maybe partially also Republican Party with it, because Republicans, they're being poisoned by MAGA. But it's their choice. So I think Trump will bury down everyone from that side, and maybe it's good after all. JD I think, is more dangerous. He's smarter than Trump. He's younger than Trump. I think he's way more dangerous.
That for a long period of time. We have some that are really enthusiastic. They're coming already. This isn't need. Need would be one of the...
What is this?
If we ever needed help, they won't be there for us. I've just known that for a long period of time. We have some that are really enthusiastic. They're coming already. This isn't need. Need would be one of the big boys. If we need their mine boats, or if we need anything, any piece of apparatus that they may have because of a situation that they have, they should be jumping to help us. We want them to...
He is delusional and contradicts himself, all the time. Oh, I see Ram in operation. Thousands bullets per minute, I guess. Or maybe hundreds. That's crazy. I think hundreds. What is this? Afghanistan Health Ministry reports that at least 200 people were killed and hundreds of others injured after Pakistani airstrikes targeted a drug rehabilitation hospital in Kabul. Crazy. Yeah, I posted some of the explosions on my Telegram, but I didn't know it was so severe. Yeah, Siram, but Siram is working very closely, like 1 mile range, I think, something. I'm not sure about the range, but it's the close range weapon, so it's not really effective, I think. Okay, some shit on X. Even a good president will need many years for the United States to recover, more than a decade. Maybe. I remember being on the carrier while in the Gulf. Ooh, you was in a carrier? You were in a carrier. Crazy. It shows they have not drones. Yeah, it is AI. Drone bots are AI. Everything is AI, as Donald Trump said. We should believe Donny. Donny is... He's always right. Good evening, the red shells. Good evening. Donald Trump signaled that the United States could seize Hanark Island in the Persian Gulf, a critical pillar of Iran's economy. According to I-24 News, the Trump administration believes that the war will not end up until navigation through the Strait of Hormuz is fully secured in a way that estimates Iran's ability to threaten or shut down the passage. This could require taking control over the parts of Iran's coastline and several strategic islands in the Strait of Hormuz. Officials are also reported waiting a potential ground operation to capture Hanark Island, one of the most important hubs of Iran's oil export. Good luck with that. Should I buy more popcorn? But this view is, Americans, lots of the Americans will lose their lives in this operation. I don't like that at all. Okay, this is the Hanark Island. It was bombed. I mean, this one was bombed. Some of the apron, but there is nothing really. Maybe images are old. By aviation, some RGs 85 or 75, I don't know. Runway, some of the base, hospital, random houses. This is important. Those barrels tanks are used for the oil export, and those are tankers here. 90% of the but I told in my videos, like, if the strait is blocked, it doesn't matter if you capture this island or not. Still, they cannot go. Everything is blocked. Like, I compared it in my video with the hijacking of the it's the civilian airport. Really? I thought it's the military base. It was bombed. Yeah, looks like it's civilian actually. Some of the helicopter landing spots. Yeah, I don't see any sort of the hang. No, maybe here. But defense is over here. I wonder what is here in those hangars. Hard to tell. It's like it does. What is this? Ooh, such a nice area. Maybe we can drop something here. So, no. Oh, we can actually drop. It's a mosque here. Just a random street. Happy New Year. Maybe, I'm not sure. Night. Oh, we can put right at the runway edge. That's the runway, I guess, here. Some of the water reservoir. Also the picture depicted by the same guy. A windsock. Some of the crosswind. Yeah, it looks okay-ish. Just some random stuff on this island. And is it possible to check out what is happening here? No. Oh, no, there is the point. Persian Gulf. Lots of the reservoirs. Well, Donald Trump said that they will not target it, but they may change their opinion. That's the refinery, probably. Yeah. Cool car. What is this place? And that's the tanker. Interesting. One more small island is here. Harco Island. Ooh. What is this? Some creepy stuff. What is this? Can we jump there? We can actually check. So yeah, capturing this island is like Hormuz is blocked, so you're capturing something which is inside Hormuz. Some barbecue thing, Kalyan. Water is awesome, like in Maldives. Oh, this looks nice. Well, not like in Maldives, but very close. Also transparent. Really cool. Oh, this is the place, you see. They made, maybe it's for the camping. Wonderful place. Omaha Beach. Some tourists. So one island and the other is nearby. Interesting. So I compared, yeah, like the strait is closed, so you may capture everything here. It doesn't matter if the strait is closed. Like how you can intimidate. Okay, you captured oil, so yeah, there is no oil export in any case. Looks nice place. Yeah, looks like nice place. Strategic important for playing beach ball. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, I compared like hijacking the airplane, which is in a state of emergency, and that's the imminent crash, you know. Engines on fire, wing is gone, and everyone will die for sure. And you're like, I'm hijacking the airplane. Come on. This is the bigger thing. And for Strait of Hormuz, okay, they might try to capture this island, right? Is it geographically difficult? I wouldn't say as the mainland there are mountains, you see. Here there are less mountains, so maybe there will, but still, you know, Iran may send boats from this part. So how much of the coastline you should capture to provide? Because okay, you may capture this Hormuz thing, yeah. So Iran may send boat target ships in Bahrain, in Qatar, here somewhere. Do you need to capture this entire coastline, like all of the hundreds or thousands of kilometers? I mean, Iran is big; it could be more than 1,000, yeah, maybe 2,000. So, well, that's strange. I think even capturing this part will not help. Iran has a port near Pakistan. Yeah, so Iran, like, they may put drone boats somewhere on this road, you know? They might launch it from this port. Okay, drone boat, go! And remotely control it. Or put coordinates, or whatever. They may put some radio points. They don't need even Starlink for that. Some of the points on the way to control it through the shore and hit some of the naval vessels, navy vessels, some of the... So capturing just this bay will not help. That's the dilemma. Yeah, you cannot capture this entire coastline. There will still be the threat. Yeah, maybe not in the Strait of Hormuz itself, but On the way in, on the way out, somewhere. I would go about as well as RGC trying to invade here in Alabama. Absolute catastrophe. It's a death trap. Maybe. I like, for me, logically, well, maybe those guys in Pentagon, they know more, especially Pete Hegseth. He's this Mr. Brain of American military. Maybe he knows more. Maybe he has strategic thinking of how to develop this situation and how to unblock the Strait of Hormuz. I wonder if they land here. If they try to take this one under control. What is this? Oh. Is the lens wet or what? Oh, the guy with the phone. Looks American. Looks very American, I would say. I'm just shaking my head. Yes, Iran government very bad people, but Trump just blathers and creates huge mess. Then he asked for help to clean up his mess. The same allies Trump was insulting 2 seconds ago. Yeah, I noticed some new A-10s, Thunderbolts back in action. Yeah. Some news, that A-10 is back in action. Denys, I hope the guy with the phone is okay on the island. Yeah, of course he's okay. The life in Iran is mainly the same as some of the media reports. Okay, maybe they're gonna take... What is Bandar Abbas? That's usual street of Iran, I guess. Can I go somewhere else? Maybe through the road here. Yeah, some of the mountains. Doesn't look like a Google car, but they send the images to Google. Yeah, you see difficult terrain, really. Some terrain elevation, some places where you may hide something. There are also flat parts like here, but also mixed, like mixed. Like Iraq, but with more mountains, right? We are visiting Iran. Yeah, we are visiting Iran. I was flying to Tehran several of the times in my aviation career. Tehran is here, and there are mountains very close, so it's kind of the difficult actual airfield for approach because of those mountains, and they're quite high over here. We may check, by the way. Ooh, there's the ski resort. I didn't know that they have the one there. Looks like Switzerland or France. And the summertime. This guy, he looks very American as well as the previous one. Nice, really beautiful. Just a relaxing couple. Drone photo. Can I reduce the music? Oh, wonderful. You see cumulus clouds near, close, and yeah, the quality is not that great, but still it's interesting. What's the name of the ski resort? Tochal Ski Resort. I honestly didn't know that they have the one very close to Tehran. A couple of the lifters, at least two. Oh, fuck. The elevation is crazy. 3,850 meters. That's very high. That's very, very high. Well, you still don't need some of the oxygen equipment at this altitude, but for some people, it's already like the marginal altitude for them to handle it okay. Yeah, it's like Afghanistan, maybe with more mountains. I refuse to allow Iran to have better roads. It's war now. Better roads than in UK, look like that. Yeah. Really, wow, almost 4,000 meters. That's crazy high. Wow, is it a real? Looks like real image, right? And they have lots of this elevation, of course. Winter time, there is lots of the snow. Not many people there. Looks comfy. A lot of the country is mountains, yeah. Rat track. I really like how rat tracks look. Oh, such a strong wind there. That's blizzard, you know. High level of education. Universities do a lot. Yeah, they have. Oh, slalom. That's the big mountain. And it's quite steep here, I would say, yeah? No, not really steep, but it's fine, I think. Yeah, it's fine. Looks very cozy, as for me. Snowboarders there. When it was filmed? 2020, that's the fresh one from the last year. What they're saying. They don't have audio, sadly. Stellar Blade. I need to play it once again. It seems like I thought, why is it so calm? Yeah, looks nice. This is a nice ski resort. Whoa, just look at this drop here. Jeez. This is steep. And going into the clouds. Yeah, really beautiful there. And this is Tehran. Very, very close. And just imagine approaching there, somewhere is the runway. Yeah, with such big mountains, it's crazy. They have also some cafe there. Yeah, like average ski resort. Oh, lifters and everything. So usual life of people, yeah, and so it's like regime is evil, but still they have like snowboarding, skis, so it's not like in Afghanistan, I think. Yeah, nice. What else do we have there? Ski resort, maybe satellite image. Sail park. Oh, we also have a sail park here. Maybe here in its central part. Yeah, it looks clean. Maybe towers? What is this tower? Yo. Some of the hotel maybe. Image is not that great. I forgot the hotel where we stopped and I was flying. We went to some of the hotel nearby. It's interesting that they've took our passports, like for all stay. You just give your passport and you obtain it, then you go back to the airport. So you stay there without passport. As for the crew members, it's kind of strange. I wonder what is this. This is some Vela Yacht Park, but it looks like a runway. But no planes are, I see. Is it a park? Some of the, karting, for kartings. Kartodrome. And just helicopter landing spot. Parking. Maybe they use it for cars. Like drag race. This is huge. There are nearly 10 million people living in Tehran alone. That's crazy. Emergency runway. No. It's abandoned airfield, I think. Iran before the Islamic Revolution looked like Europe in many places. Yeah, it's even now looks like okay-ish, right? Especially in Tehran. We can zoom to where, I don't know. This looks interesting. Golstadt. What is this palace? Is it the place where Khamenei was flatline? So this is the public spot. Yeah, the public place. People just reminds me at Central Asia a little. But it looks clean here, this place. Oh, Soleimani. We found Soleimani. The guy who was caputted by Donald Trump at his first term, remember, yeah? With tomahawks or whatever they launched. Forget nukes, sped at Trump just to mess up with the roads, yeah. 420 physics I. Yeah, guys, like the stream if you watch me on YouTube. If on Twitch, just follow. Passports are expensive in the United States, yeah. Iran was a course to be great before the Shah. Yeah. Shah, it was installed by CIA and MI6. I want to check how usual people live. Can we see? Like on this road, maybe. Ooh. Well, it's still okay. I mean, they have an old cars. Everything is wrecked. Oh, we are on a scooter. Wow. Scooter. I would say average Middle Eastern thing. Oh, they're selling some of the fruits there. Looks like, yeah. Ooh. Lemons. Oranges, maybe. Yeah, on Farsi it's hard to read. It's impossible, sorry, to read. Yeah, you see women with hijabs. Also, our flight attendants were told to wear hijabs. But I think that not many people, they're wearing hijabs, but some of them they're not wearing, especially younger population, and they're not being hurt recently for not wearing hijab. Before they were hurt, but after some of the scandals, not any longer. So they're like easing restrictions, but now I don't know. Especially after those protests, I think they decided to go all in against their own people. This is kind of crowded place here. Yeah, mountains are crazy on the background. They're crazy big. They have the same cars. It looks like Peugeot, yeah? Peugeot after Peugeot. 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 We're going towards the traffic, yeah? Wrong way, wrong way. What are those? Well, this is like Renault symbol or something. Peugeot. Lexus. Someone got Lexus. I would say it's more or less okay. Yeah, it's like okay country. Someone is selling flowers. Lots of black tar roads in the northern United States too. Yeah, the road is not ideal, but it is better than in Ukraine as well. Secondary road is, I think, more toasted. You see, part of the pedestrian way is absent. Of course, they're under sanctions and their economy is not doing... Yeah, this is this. Yeah, you see. Secondary roads, they're not that maintained. Yeah, there is like average, average car. It's very rare then you see something outstanding. And so many Peugeot. Oh, BMW. Nice. Are there any Russian cars? I don't think so. They're not that crazy. Lots of the French cars. Park. It looks like every car looks like the same as other. Oh, I think that's the dead end. No, or we're just driving in the traffic with the same cars nearby. But they look similar, really similar. Is this... yeah, this is under construction. Yeah, nothing like street after street, town after town. Everything is the same. Driving, yeah. Israel hit one of the diesel plants too, so I guess things will only get worse for civilians. Yeah, Ozzy. It's bad that they hurt like oil infrastructure and everything. You have to have a white car in the desert. Yeah. I also have white car now. And I think it's better. And it's summertime. Flight simulator in Iran. I remember... Oh yeah, I know that in Tatarstan, according to regulations, you should have a white car. There are only white cars. Finding people in town, it's relatively easy on Google. They're blurred. Their faces are blurred. They use automatic software that blurs the faces and number plates. Run looks nice. That downtown where I am. I see. I don't know what it's gonna be. I expect some of the landing operation, limited one. Not full scale, but limited on that island of Hark. Or in the bay of Hormuz Strait, but whether it's gonna resolve something, I don't know. My face is blurred in the morning. Yeah, nice one. For 20 physics, thanks for following. UAE Ministry of Defense has announced that it is responding to missile and drone attack from Iran. So every night there are strikes. Missile and drone attack once again on UAE. We'll see how it goes, guys, but I'm kind of pessimistic about Iran. Yeah, Cubans have been without reliable power for 10 days. Now the entire grid has collapsed. Yeah, 11 million people are going through right now. It's crazy. Just imagine live without... What do they say here?
And breaking news into CNN, Cuba's electrical grid has suffered a complete and total collapse. This is according to the country's power operator. It's the first nationwide blackout since the U.S. effectively shut off the flow of oil to Cuba.
Yeah, well, on oil everything depends, yeah. Generation of electricity, it's crazy. I think it's cruel what they do. It's my opinion. What the United States does to Cuban people. Civilians should not suffer. I would hate the United States if I was a Cuban guy without electricity, without ability to, even to go to the hospital, nothing is working. I would never ever support USA. It's like taking Cuban citizens as the hostages. I understand like some of the sanctions like on Russia, yeah, they don't have the like Visa cards or something, yeah. But cutting electricity, it's too much. People's lives depends on that. You should send captured Russian oil to Cuba. Yeah. Russians were trying to send some of the vessel there, but I'm not sure if they made it through blockade. That's more, they also don't care about Cubans. It's just populist move, what they did. I seen yesterday they say Denys war costs over 100 hospitals a day in the United States. Well, they spent a lot. I think several $billion they already spent for this operation in Iran. It's like the end of the world. They cannot eat properly without cooling system and the water supply crashes too. Yeah. Let's say it's a rough country now. They can do this to every country. Yeah. With Donald Trump, yes. Explosions and air defense activity reported in the last few minutes over Bahrain and the United Arab Emirates. Probably air defense is in operation. well, at least 10 well-funded ones, then what do you mean? So that's what I wish had America, something like Japanese high-speed trains. If you have developed airports, I think it's better aviation, but I'm biased. I just like airplanes. They sent the Cuba back to medieval times. Yeah, it looks like. So it's the attempt to change the regime by people inside without deploying the forces, like making for people impossible to leave. The same strategy Russia uses. They hit the Ukrainian power grid to force somehow Ukrainians to protest against Ukrainian government. But they just cause hatred towards Russians. Russian Federation. So this strategy never works. But still they do it. I mean, Americans and Russians. Donald Trump does it. I want to take Cuba, my precious. I want to take Cuba. No Kings, March 28th. Oh, nice. I remember we had the flights from Ukraine, like some trips, not flights, but the trips to Cuba for tourists. Basically, tours. Private health insurance system is fucked. Yeah, I think so. Especially in USA. I don't understand it. So you may pay lots of the money for insurance and still you may not have a proper health care. And every insurance company works with specific hospitals, specific even doctors. And if you need some specific specialist, he might not be, or he or she might not be affiliated with your insurance company, and you'll have to pay. Like, what? This is beyond understanding. And the price is not cheap for insurance. I think it's the same as in Switzerland, something around $400, $300 per one person. You still pay a lot with insurance in USA, yeah. This is crazy. Here I have like per month, I think, or maybe per year. Like I should pay 2,000 euros, 2,000 francs, euros, just for you to understand. If something goes wrong, it's a franchise, but the rest is been compensated if I need it. I never paid. But yeah, never been paid because I didn't have anything like severe. But it works. I know that it works. Once I went to the hospital because I know that there are some of the very terrible disease here which are being transmitted by ticks. Ticks, you know, those kind of the small insects and that bite and suck the blood. I was bitten once and I was not sure how to get it out. I tried, but it didn't work. So I went to the local clinics, the small one, and there was the lady. She looked at my belly. It was like at my lower part of the belly. Yeah. And she put it out and I say, can we analyze the tick because that's the reason why I came here. Like maybe the tick is sick and I'm gonna get sick myself. Lyme disease, yeah, Lyme disease and also something else. And they say, no, we don't have this analysis. Like if you will have some of the symptoms, you call us. I say, okay. Well, they propose me to have the injection later on some sort of the vaccine. You need to have 3 injections of it, and you'll not. But I think again, for the Lyme disease there is no vaccine, but for the other one there is a vaccine. So there are 2 main diseases which they transmit. Yeah. So, and my insurance company paid. Well, I paid like 100, I think, 100 euros. And my insurance company paid 700 euros just for this freaking tick. It's crazy. So the scheme is similar to United States. But I can go to any sort of the clinic, to any sort of the doctor, at least. And that's great. I'll never be rejected, you know. Just the bill goes to my insurance company. Okay, the guy came here. I don't need to call my insurance company. I just go to the clinic, which I like, and I just go to the praxis, to the doctor. That's it. Exactly, healthcare in America is screwed. Maybe I have this plan, I don't know, but even I removed this mole that was under the question. Luckily, it is not something severe. So they send them all for the check, and later on, yeah, good news, everything is fine, because it was really suspicious, they say. And yeah, insurance had no problems with any sort of the clinic. I just Google, you know, I went to Zurich. Okay, this clinic is I like. Okay, I'll go, and they say send automatically. Like they even scan. Then you go somewhere to the clinics, to the praxis. Yeah, I'll try not to show you the number because it's my tax number as well. So something like this. Yeah, the card with a chip here. So you put it in the scanner. They scan your card. They know your history, and they automatically already know all of your data, and they send a bill to your insurance company. They don't even ask what policies you have, like everything is done automatically. So that's the good thing here. And I would say maybe in Switzerland it's better healthcare than in Germany, maybe, I'm not sure. But sometimes they might send people for German clinics. Yeah, some of the relatives of our family who live here, they've been sent by Swiss insurance company for surgery to Germany. Switzerland is not in EU, and they have this cooperation. It's interesting. I pay about 140 euro per month to be in the healthcare system. For a full yearly physical and blood work, I paid about 3 euro. They charge a token amount. Oh, you have a good system, Steven. You have a good one. Trump has done a lot to make healthcare with the PBMs, managed to cure kind of the bullshit. Oh, I see. Americans unfortunately don't have the same rights and freedoms as Europe or most developed countries. Yeah, sadly. I remember then I was watching some of the skydivers. They have to go from the United States to Switzerland to jump from the mountains, because in the United States it's like forbidden. And I was really surprised. You cannot jump with a wingsuit from the mountains, or what? Oh, by the way, Donald Trump is opening green card lottery, I think from April. Maybe I should take the part to win a green card. Just imagine, I gonna win the green card. I'm gonna go to the embassy. They would ask me, okay, what's your, like, you want to go to the United States? Yeah, okay. What is your attitude towards the United States and our lovely president? So yeah, I'll be rejected forever, even as a tourist, of course. I participated green card lottery once, a long time ago. I lost it. My stepdad was a skydiver, but he never did base jumping, and he said it was a lot more dangerous. Yeah, you don't have the other try, it seems like, right? Just one try, one attempt. You go and jump with the parachute. If it's not opening, it's not opening. Also, if you have cross stripes, you don't have time to get out from this situation. The Trump Gold card, yeah. But for Trump Gold card, no, it's too much. How much does it cost? Oh yeah, $1 million, I think so. $1 million. I think, no, 1 million. 5 million, it was initial thing. Yeah? $1 million gold card, it turns out it was a suppository. So is it working? Is this program working? I mean, gold card. I had a massive tick removed from my testicles. Then I realized it was our last... What? We need a younger liberal president with the fresh ideas. Maybe. I thought 1 million was even before Trump, just for investing. $800,000 for investments. 800,000. In America, a retire couldn't happen without Medicare, or people work till you die. Yeah, in America, from what I understood, it's not like in Europe. In Europe, you have more relaxed attitude to life in general and to your job. In America, it's like work, and people work too much. They work a lot to sustain their living. That's what I understood speaking with people. But some people are relaxed, I don't know. Maybe it's just this, how to say, maybe it's assumption, maybe it's not correct. This is why America number one. Yeah, maybe because people work a lot. That's why no one is protesting. Yeah, too busy. I think it's true. You know, I remember the time we were overworking. I remember the time we were taking some new airplanes for Ukraine Airlines. And we flown to Toulouse, that's the factory in France. Basically Airbus factory, the same factory that produces Airbus airplanes, and their ATRs are being connected, like final assembly is happening there. Some parts of ATR are produced in Italy, some in France, and everything is being assembled on Airbus factory. And basically ATR is like turboprop Airbus. Avionics, everything of that is the same. So the factory is huge in Toulouse, wow. And I was shocked because the day one we were inspecting the airplane, and we went to the local cafe restaurant for the workers of the Airbus factory. And why I was shocked, because the dinner took like 2 hours. And people were so relaxed. Those French guys, they're so relaxed. They work from 9 till 12. Then they have 2 hours dinner, lunch, 2 hours. From 12 till 14. And they finish their job at 5. So basically they work like 6 hours a day. 6 hours a day. That's not too much, I would say. And somehow it is working. And also this lunch was big restaurant. They have then you eat, there are some of the cooks, chefs, they're cooking the meat for you, like rare, medium rare, like whatever you want. And then you finish your dinner or lunch, you go to the next room, and that room is a special for drinks. I mean, real alcohol. Not just alcohol, but also alcohol. And they were drinking wine and some beer, you know, at the lunch. And then they go work and everything is all right. They're assembling the airplanes. I was like, wow, this is nice. They work just 6 hours a day. They have a nice lunch. It takes lots of the time, you know, they're not in a hurry. This is fantastic. So relaxing. And atmosphere is so friendly. The pension age is way too early, though. It's not fair to a small young population. Maybe. I get 3 weeks vacation per year. 7 weeks vacation per year. It only 25 years with the same employer. 6 hours, yeah, that's amazing. And they can leave, they can... I see from Europeans, Swiss, they're different. I think Swiss, they're more like Americans. They also have this job. They're so concentrated on a job, and it's really hard to find another job. Then you lose yours, and the suicide rate here is also higher than in neighboring countries. Maybe because of this reason. In Japan as well, you know, that people... In Japan, it's something like religion, this job. And people affiliate themselves with their company, and they're like dedicate themselves. It's not like in America. You work in one company, you don't care, you get fired, you lay off yourself, you go to the other one, you change them, it's all right, come on. But in Japan, it's like from the beginning till the end, the way of samurai. It's crazy. I work to live, not live to work. Yeah. Since Nvidia screwed it again with DLSS 5, everybody's complaining. Yeah, I heard it. I heard the rumors about DLSS 5. Not good. Well, I have 5090, so I rarely switch on DLSS, but I may try. Maybe they'll have a new update. Salaryman culture is insane, yeah. Why do older people vote more extreme right-wing in your opinion? I don't know. But usually it's like that, yeah. Maybe they're... they don't understand the globalization, or they're trying to avoid it, let's say. It's something unnatural for them, this globalization, to see even different people, different culture. Older people, for example, here, they're also voting right. Maybe they're afraid of different faces, you know, that their country is not like it was before, when they were young. And they connect it to maybe immigration policy or something. Yeah, I think that's the main trigger. Yeah, it's pretty obvious these companies are using AI to code the updates and they're failing. A lot of people want the world to stay the way it was when they were young. Yeah. Also, like those people who support Soviet Union, Russians and also Ukrainians, they support because of the nostalgia. They were really young by the time it was the Soviet Union. Their PP was more robust, and they miss those times. They associate, even if we move them right now to those times, they'll feel miserable. It's just our, mind. We remember something bad, we tend to remember good things, and yeah, they like those things. Interesting, and for some reason we see the same divide between rural and urban areas. Yeah, I think in urban areas people are more multicultural as well. Yeah, they're more educated. It's the fact. If you live in a city, you're more educated. Average. Yeah, because they're usually employed in offices. People usually employed there. To get there, you need to have an education. So people know languages, they communicate with other people, and for them, being racist is strange. So they're open for multiculturalism more than people who stay in a village, who live in their own, cow-closed facilities and rarely speak with anyone other than their neighbors. So their world, their universe in where they live is very, very limited. That's why they're more conservative, and they do not understand. For them, multiculturalism it's something like evil. It's not belong to their territory, to their universe. And what is not ours, we will ignore, or we're gonna be hostile to it. So that's why they, uneducated people and people who really live in their own bubble, they do not understand how the world really works. And we also may say it for those politicians as Donald Trump and Putin, because they also live in their very close environment. You see Donald Trump, yeah, he was not criticized by his circle, just press. Press tells and asks him questions. Hot questions. That's why he hates press. That's why he wants to restrict the press. For him, they're hostile. For Pete Hegseth also, just recently he went saying, it seems like you are always too hostile to Donald Trump, yeah. Denys, have you listened to Kazakh Systems song Ludi Titane? No. But I will listen, I cannot play them on the stream though, but I'll check their channel. Kazakh System. Yeah, I know this Hurt, this band. Люди Титаны. This one. About veterans, maybe. No, I haven't seen this. I haven't heard this yet. Listened, yeah, it's better. Not heard, but listened. I'll listen to it. Thank you for the comment and for your support. I have a lady friend since years, a MAGA lady, so not anymore, but she lives in North Carolina. She hates the guy, so I speak few with her. But she invited me to come to see the trees. It's you're with the Hope. I'll play later, Total Insane. Thank you. Yeah, I just want to read the comments now and yeah. Boomers were super cool decades ago. Some of us still are. Yay! Oh, thank you for support. VKT Moose. Thanks for subscription with the Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Or are you a man? Probably yes, because 90 with something % of people who watch me, they're males. 80s were great. Yeah, maybe. In 80s, there was already a big crisis in the Soviet Union. So for the Soviet countries, you may say ex-Soviet countries, the golden time was somewhere then Brezhnev was in power. So 70s, I think. Late 60s, 70s. It was a really amazing time. Everything was upscaling. As for the Soviet Union, the 80s were terrible for Russia. Yeah, not just for Russia, but for Ukraine, for all ex-Soviets. It was like that. We also had like mafia and everything like that, yeah. But in Russia, it was on a bigger scale, of course, because more resources, they had more to compete about. And from 90s, there was a mafia formed, in those clashes, fights, and later on they became politicians and oligarchs. Akhmetov was the part of the mafia who is still the biggest oligarch of Ukraine. What they did, they were, nationalized the Soviet heritage, all of those metal factories, coal production facilities, mines, everything was not nationalized but privatized by them. It was the fight for those new commercial facilities. 90s was the period of the wild capitalism, like Wild West, with the shootings, with everything. Like, really reminds mafia of 20s and 30s in the United States. Okay, Denys, who they are. 2 videos. Now Starsky is in the comments on the first, Anna on the second. Each including the video introduced. What? Thank you for a subscription with Prime Benerfly. Thank you so much. Thank you. I do not remember a year of the 80s. I was not recovering from some flight. Yeah. I just realized that the time flies really fast. And the life is so unpredictable. Never know what it's gonna be. Nerfly, once again, thank you so much for subscription. I think that I make gaming streams. I'm too much concentrated on a game. I need to play the game as a background and more to put attention on the chat. United States intelligence is telling Trump what he doesn't want to hear. Why? 2 weeks of bombing, 15,000 targets destroyed. How many killed? Navy sunk. And the classified assessment landing on Trump's desk says the regime will survive. Possibly more radical and entrenched than before. The RGC is far from cracking. It is actually consolidating. The diplomats inside Iran who favored negotiation have been discredited. The hardness is stronger. The worst part is Trump was told this would happen before he gave the green light. The worst part that Trump was told that this would happen before he gave the green light. Gulf allies are furious. Regime still stands. and the strait is still closed. The war is becoming exactly what Iran wanted, a fight of endurance America can't afford to lose, but can't seem to win. Source, Washington Post. Oh, that's interesting. That's exactly what I said in today's video. There is no way out, like dead end, and very, very strange situation. I don't honestly see the way out. Like maybe it will be something, yeah, but what kind of? It's really hard to say. He threw gasoline on the fire, and it's surprised about this. Yeah. Like 5-year-old kid, yeah, even could be not surprised by that. Who are Trump's allies? Well, people say it's Iran. Oh, sorry, Iran. Israel. At least Donald Trump thinks like that, maybe. That's why you don't start unwinnable wars. Like Putin, yeah? Also, like, ooh, we're gonna take Ukraine with nearly 200,000 forces. Yeah. Their assessment, their expectation of this small blitzkrieg campaign to conquer Kiev, it totally failed. So, again, it shows that those delusional people who live in their own universe, which is very, very limited. And for Putin, by the way, it was even more limited because of the COVID virus. Yeah, he was isolated in a small circle of people, and they never said something wrong or something opposite. And they all came to the conclusion that we're gonna start a special military operation, you know. And they did it. But the reality is different. It's not what is in their heads. Yeah, wars is general and stupid. I understand, yeah. Dreammaker, you're right. It's better to avoid war, to use all of these possible levers if you really want, like, to get rid of Ayatollah regime. There should have been an operation done with protesters to, to boost everything from inside, using CIA, using friendly Mossad forces, special forces or intelligence, secret service, whatever. Because war is never profitable. And the outcome of the war is also under question. A significant number of military jets are currently airborne across the Middle East, and a major strike on Iran is anticipated in the coming hours. Okay, so what? One more strike. You can bomb the desert for eternity. They'll still hide in the bunkers and whatever. Trump may resort to nukes at this rate. We'll see. I hope not like that. I think everyone should get in a room together with some hot women and get a massage. That's the best advice. The advice of the stream, advice of the day. Dice G. That's the best possible proposal. Hot tub with the women. That's. It was. I don't understand, because in Greenland they were trying to influence a separatist movement, but they didn't even try that in Iran. Yeah. Well, maybe they tried to do it secretly. We don't know. Danny, don't you have a wife? Oh, fuck, I forgot. Yeah, sorry. Thanks for reminding me. And then is that Herman Iron you're sitting on? I'm eyeing on the for quite a while, but they're quite pricey. Ah, you mean a seat? I don't know. I don't remember. I found just one sticker here. It's the company that is supplying this. There is not a name of this thing. Herman Iron. I just need to Google, you know. But it is very comfy. I can sit hours and hours. Herman Iron. No. No, it's not. No. It's not like that. It's different. It's this one. I think it's the no. Is it this? No, it's not this one. No. Jeez, where is this? No. I forgot the name of, but it's not Herman Iron. No, it's something different. I removed. There is also the headrest. I removed it. I will Google. I will show you. Herman Miller chairs are so expensive. Yeah, but you know it's better to invest. If you spend like this one, I think I don't remember what I bought actually. Maybe I should try to search in my mail. I forgot what I purchased. That's strange. Scarlet Digital. I don't remember the name of it. Well, who cares? Later on, like I'll try to find, but it's also like expensive thing. I think 700 or something it cost me. Before like 1 year or even more, I was sitting on. Oh, here's the code. Item code. Just a moment. Code 652323. Share. Yeah, this one is also freaking expensive. Fuck, where is this? This is my chair. Just different color. Yeah, 800 euros, so close to $1,000. But this is a very, very nice chair. I watched some of the reviews, and it is really outstanding. Also, I use a special pillow. But sometimes I don't use it. It depends. It's very durable. It's nice. I can jump on it. So, and before I, what chair did I? So it's HJH Office Ergo Human Ultra G Gen 2. So I read some of the reviews, and this is great. But it's also pricey, you see. But more than 2 years, no, close to 2 years, I was sitting on IKEA chair. And it was, I didn't understand until I had some of the pain, you know. And I couldn't take it any longer. So I thrown it away. Where is my IKEA chair? Yeah, somehow it's more expensive now. I wonder why. I bought it for 100 with something. Now it's close to... I wouldn't pay that money for this chair. The real scam is with car types of the, you know, these gaming chairs. They're really painful for your back. They're not made for sitting. Yeah, this is my chair. It's, by the way, very heavy, but I do not recommend it. I wonder how I dealt with it for so much time. Yeah, also I don't like gaming chairs. They're really terrible. But this one is great. But I removed the headrest because it's kind of wide, so I don't want it to be in the camera. And it's okay. It actually looks similar to its construction. Yeah. Mid-century modern furniture is cheap here because people think it's an out of fashion. Maybe. What the fuck, a chair not made for sitting? Yeah, this, you know, car style chair that bloggers or streamers like, this kind of the racing style chairs. Yeah, we call it gaming chairs. They are not suitable for sitting on them. Many of them, they have problems with the back later on. Smart guys like, for example, Moist Critical, they sit on nice armchairs. That would do, yeah. And this one was also ergonomical, so it's very pleasant to sit. You look like 25 years younger without the beard. Yeah, I don't know. For now, I'm gonna stay without the beard. Fake leather ones, they look like crap. Yeah, it's better to like this one is not a leather, it has some texture. So I would rather buy this or real leather, yeah. But real leather is like 5,000 for the good one armchair. What is comfortable but doesn't look comfortable? The aluminum chairs, the navy design. Oh, I see. Yeah, mesh is the best material. Yeah, here is the mesh. Mesh reinforced with some of the metal. I don't know how to explain it, but this chair is, yeah, I recommend it, really, but it's very expensive. But since I spent hours and hours a day on a chair, every day, I like it. I don't really like this kind of the clumsy stuff for regular, but the thing that you may move up, down, and everything, it's great. Also adjust the tightness of how it may press your spine here. It's nice. I like this chair. I forgot to mention, but yeah, no beard is good. Yeah, I watch my older videos, you know, guys. And I definitely understand that wearing beard for such a long time, I think it's too much. I lost the weight, that's why I decided to shave, because this thing would look like this. Like double chin construction. If I shaved like maybe a year ago. And I see my older videos, I really look like a hobo, someone. I like this. Like, what is this? What is this? Definitely, like, I already showed you like this video, yeah, then I speak about microphones. I'm like, yeah, I look different now, absolutely. I don't recognize myself back then. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Yeah, then I will reach my optimum weight. I'm gonna record the video of how I do everything with the loss of weight and everything of that. You look like a redneck, yeah. I'd rather have an office chair than a gaming chair. Yeah, it's better to have an office chair. Give a chin a break, yeah. Canada, yeah, that's a Canadian shirt, actually. Ironical, yeah. You even got it on the jacket. What? Who said redneck? Yeah, Canada shirt. Yeah, I like this shirt. I like the colors. It's a good motorcycle rally. Yeah, I bought, you know, then I bought this jacket the last summer. Yeah, I bought this one. Nice style, really nice. And I couldn't really close it on my belly. It was like this, like nearly close it. But now it's like I can do like this. So it's, I would say, even bigger than I expected. Crazy. I lost 23 kilograms for a little bit less than half a year. Yeah, 23 kilos. Crazy. I never thought that I would lose that much. How did you lose that? I just do not eat. It was hard, but it is getting better. So I cut all of the sweets. I cut mostly, yeah, bread sometimes I eat, but very, very rarely. And I eat maybe once a day, maximum 2 times a day. If 2 times, quite not a lot, let's say. Today I ate one sausage. And what else I ate? Oh yeah, some fruits I ate. Fruits, sausage, small portion of bread. I think that's it. Maybe an apple also. Fruits, sausage, bread. And I also drank protein drink. That's it for today. So I'm on deficit all the time. Calorie deficit. I'm still losing. Well, now I lose less than before. Initially it was like, ooh. But now it's like gradually, very slowly. So basically, but I understand that I lost also muscles. I went to the gym, started to go to the gym, once again. And then I was a fat guy. I was pushing more. My weights were okay, but now my weights are lower. What I can do is lower because I lost muscles as well, and visually I lost muscles. So yeah, that's the downside. Maybe I should have eaten more protein, or maybe this deficit should not be that severe, but I wanted just to achieve result and I did it. I'm okay with what I have. Almost. Need to lose more, a little bit more. Probably feels better without sugar. Yeah, I still drink like coffee. Sorry, not coffee, but this cola zero. I still drink tea with artificial sweetener. Yeah. There were several times that I ate something like Snickers or like I went crazy and eat, but I control myself after, so it was not like complete meltdown or no. Then you work out, the fat weight will trade for muscle. No. It doesn't work like that. The fat, there is no... I read something about that, fat is not going into muscles. It's just, you're either on profit and you gain muscles more if you're working out, if you're on protein diet. But at the same time, you cannot gain muscles only. You also gain fat as well. So it's the bulk stage. Yeah, it's like those guys who are bodybuilders or someone. They're on the bulk stage. They're kind of tough, and then they start to lose the weight. Yeah, they still maintain, but they still lose muscles. For example, for competition, they bulk, they gain muscles, and at the same time they gain some of the fat. And few months before competitions, they drink lots of the water. They go cardio. They go low calorie diet. They eat more protein, just to trying to save as more muscles as possible, and they continue to work out. So you either bulking or you're on the diet and you're losing the weight. It's not, I think, possible to convert fat into the muscles. It's like alchemistry. Yeah. Well, at least from what I understood, I watched some of the videos of Sam Sulek, and I listened to the guys online how they do it. They do it like this: bulk stage and deficit, like profit, deficit. They are always like this. But bodybuilders don't do it naturally. So unless you take gear, it's not good to follow their routine. Yeah, I mean, it's like how the things work. At first it was very difficult on deficit, It was very difficult, but now it's okay. When I go to the gym for a while, then afterwards I can skip up to the months and still feel great. But 3 months or longer away from the gym, I lose. Then I see. Good morning, me hi Chim. Good morning. Greetings to Romania. Thank you for support. All those guys are on heavy steroids. Yeah, but steroids, they're only like what steroids do. They, first of all, you may recover faster. That's the main goal of the steroids. That's what you recover faster, and the limit is higher for the muscles grow. So this barrier is being pushed, and also you may work out frequently, like every day. So usually you need some time for your muscles to, like every training is damaging muscles. Yeah, damaging muscles, then they grow. That's why you need like protein diet for the muscles to grow. But with steroids, everything is way faster and on a bigger scale. That's it. And the side effect is, of course, we know those side effects. But I think steroids could be even at some point useful, especially for elderly people. I'm sure that, for example, those stars, Hollywood stars as Stallone, yeah, he's using steroids even now. Rock is also on steroids, I'm sure. Maybe he was before, yeah, for sure. And now he's still... I think it might support some of their physiques, not just physiques, but at some point health. And the side effects, they don't matter that much at this that age. Lots of the different types. Some are for bulking, some for cutting fat, some for endurance. Oh, really, Steven? I see. Well, you know more. I just was told like this. Hexed looks like his juices are... Oh, yeah. I have always been a very active person, can never sit still. Oh, nice, Ozzy. You're sitting still just on my streams. Or maybe you're doing something and listening just as a background. It's about the fats, really unhealthy fats. For the lean muscular, look at the whole total calorie thing. Currently smoking my bulking stimulant. I'm switching on espresso machine. Really? Yeah. I never tried steroids, but will probably never do. Yeah, I think it doesn't matter for me personally. But I think steroids are only profitable if you gain something from it. I mean, some like actors, yeah, they need to prepare for some certain role. So they might take steroids to fit that role. Yes, it could be profitable. Or for some models, yeah, bodybuilders, they earn from that. But to ruin your health just like that for no reason, like, I don't care, personally. Testosterone help older guys the most. Oh, I see. Maybe some of these old people on steroids are like some old rock stars who die instantly, then they stop using drugs and start eating healthy. Oh, I see. Maybe, Yeah. Right, guys. It was like 3 hours. Today's live stream wasn't really that popular, maybe because I'm not doing it regularly, but people are joining. Good evening, friend. Oh, Booba Smith. Hi. I was up to say goodbye, and then you came here. Thank you for support. Thank you. Yeah. And yeah, just before ending, I want again. I'm waiting for. I want to tell. Yeah, this is my gift. Gift is coming. Yeah, that will be on my channel, and probably it's gonna be the end story. Well, at least I hope. This thing is very small, so I'm gonna record it on the ways, on everything, even outdoor videos. This is the new age. Yeah, 500 years it costs, but it's the present, so it's coming the day after tomorrow, and I'm very, very happy about it. Neumann, the best microphones out there. KMS 105, just awesome. Yeah, just awesome. It's like maybe 2 or 3 times less than this one. I mean, smaller. Nice. Really excited. Maybe I have this syndrome, gear acquisition syndrome, but this is hopefully the end. The only thing that I worry about my S sounds. Like on this mic, I can control it. I change it to 10 kilohertz. So we cut the high frequencies. That's why there's less air in my voice. Yeah, I will not change it right now. So I cut those S's, but still they're noticeable. And that mic, he's like full spectrum. I don't know how it's gonna be on my voice. I hope it's not gonna be harsh to listen to me. That's what I'm afraid of. But it should be really, really good. It should be really nice. Yeah, we'll see. Right, guys. Looks nice because it's shiny. Yeah, it's also like in 2 variants. It's shiny or it's black. I don't like black mics, honestly. So shiny is the good thing. Do you have amount for a new mic? Yeah, it's gonna be the same. Just, there will be like this holder, small one, and you put it inside, and maybe I need just to rise it up like this a little bit. Like this, because it's smaller. That's the only difference. Or I have another arm, but it goes up, so it will block maybe shelf. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Mike Talk, yeah. Just before saying goodbye. Dennis, what's your favorite sandwich? I like tuna sandwich, this like mashed tuna in this triangular bread with some of the leaf of the salad, something like this. This sandwich I like. Just an average sandwich. They're for sale here, but I remember then my parents were flying for Uzbekistan Airways. They had those kind of the sandwiches. Yeah, on board they were given those sandwiches, and they're awesome. Maybe I need microphone museum for Dennis to honor a microphone. Yeah, it's my addiction, but yeah, trying to chase. It's more complicated than with the video, as for me. With video, you set the camera once, you film. It's very understandable. I do not color grade, I think it's useless, but the sound is the most important part of the video. And it requires so many settings. It is just... And so many things could go wrong. So yeah, it's always complicated. But it's challenging and I like it. Alright, guys. See you around and ciao ciao. Thanks for joining the live stream. Hopefully we'll see some of the good news for tomorrow. Bye bye. You're awesome.